Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. VIGO have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. And he's there to cut it out. That's gone a long way up and away. Valencia have failed to win any of their last 5 away games. Gets into some space. That'll be a throw-in. There's a long ball. You can get that clear. Silva. He's had a shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
"30 minutes gone." Good challenge, he just stood firm. Yago Aspas. Silva. Has he picked him out?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's played forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with some... There is the half-time whistle. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Vigo can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
It's a promising ball. Going through. He's one-on-one. Shot has a pop. Really well taken goal. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
VIGO get themselves into the lead.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Well, they could break here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. VIGO are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Pumps it into the area.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Looking to break out here.
VIGO are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
He's got away. Hits one. Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Just brushed off the ball there. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Has a hit! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
VIGO could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Well, that's where he wants it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. VIGO did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
VIGO have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So that's got things underway. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's played forward. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And now the breakaway goes long. He's got through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Done very well to intervene.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, shooting chance! He's had a look, and the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Joaquin. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Goes for the cross. Looking to force his way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Still waiting for the first goal. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper sends it forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Played into space out wide. And we hit half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again then.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Plays it out to the flank. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Forward pass. Pings it out wide. Pumps it into... Header! He has done it! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Over to the left. Just brushed off the ball there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Massive leap! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Going for goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Good take, and it has a pop! And yes, it's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
It is now or never. Time is against them. A heavy challenge.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That's the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Missed by a fraction. Tries to locate someone up front. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends, as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
There's the whistle. Great run on the overlap here. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. A chance to play it in. He's in! Zaragoza really aren't having much joy on their travels. Their last 5 away games have yielded not a single win. Cafu. Gabi. Out to the right. And he's got the ball glued to his feet.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement. They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Referee's given a throw. Cut out in the nick of time. Rijkaard. Forward it goes. Gabi. Rijkaard. Gabi. Looks to dink one in. That intervention was very necessary.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looks to clip it forward. Shot at goal! That has certainly tested the keeper. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team has broken through. It's certainly not been a want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created from. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're underway again.
Villarreal pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best from...
Zaragoza have a free kick. Gabi! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Hoists it forward, breaks on here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Decent looking ball. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Gets good distance on it. And it's played forward. Over to the left. Well positioned to make that interception. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Rijkaard. Hit long and direct. Ball forward. What does he try from here?
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Gabby. Oh, sweet feet. He gets past his man. Oh, good ball. Looking for support. Has a pop! It's gone a long way up and away. Rijkaard. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. And the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Zaragoza have to get it into the box and quickly. Gets it back. It's a brilliant interception. So that's it. It is all over. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
VILLAREAL certainly had some good moments.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
We have already started here. Plays it long. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Well read, he's sorted that out. It is a corner. Keeper has beaten it away. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Forward it goes. He's there to receive it. And the finish! He's scored! First blood drawn. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
GIJÓN go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Their current away form is horrendous. 5 defeats on the spin. Gets it back. It's good distance on it. It's gone for a throw-in. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Goalkeeper's ball. GIJÓN have statistically the worst defence in the league. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's got through. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He gets past his man. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Room for it, shot at goal! And in again! Really well taken goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
Pamplona, the referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Pamplona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Pamplona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Looks to thread it through. GIJÓN have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Raul Garcia. Has a goal! He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
There's going to be another change here. Pamplona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And they could break here. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That is as far as they're going to go. Here it comes. That is terrific skill. Plenty waiting in the middle. Brings it forward. Ball through needs to be good here. Face to face with the keeper. He's had a goal! Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
So here comes the substitution.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
He's had that put on a plate. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that's sprayed out wide. Gets the better of his man. Danger averted for now. And that's that. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Pamplona certainly produced a lovely blend of flair and industry to
Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. La Coruña have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
And that gets things running. Over to the left. Shapes to shoot! And here's the chance to counter. CADIZ have the league's best defensive record. He's through. Danger averted for now. It's a loose ball. Hoists it forward. CADIZ getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Bebeto! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Chooses to go back. And the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Towering header! And he's done it! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Bebeto. Rivaldo. Lobs it in gently. The referee brings the first half to a close. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
La Coruña need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Floats one over. Out of play for a goal kick. And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
In with the challenge. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
La Coruña really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Quick glance at goal. Has a pop! Really well taken goal.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
The changes then in quick succession. La Coruña grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
He gets past his man. Has a pop! That's a real chance missed.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that because he should have put them ahead then.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Bebeto! Oh, he's managed to miss it. Keeper's got good distance on that. Plays it out to the wing. He's left his man.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
We are into overtime. CADIZ don't have many options, and time is running out. Played out to the right. Going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Has a hit! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. That's got things underway. Chip through. He's played him through. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Defender's on the back foot. Hits one!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Madrid take the early advantage. Mallorca have been very poor on their travels. It's 5 consecutive away defeats. Hoists it forward. Battles to win it back. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Madrid scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Cuts it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Plays a clever pass. He spotted the run and played him through. And it's played forward. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Forward it goes. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's the whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. Some first half thoughts?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Madrid come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Madrid carrying a one-goal lead.
Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Breaks on here. Oh, good take in a good area. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's had a crack. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his design.
Going for goal! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Madrid get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's goes for goal! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instructions from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, he's in! And it's played forward. Looking to get... Has a pop!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. 4 added minutes on the board. This has gone, that's a foul. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Keeper's got his work done. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Madrid have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. San Sebastian have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So we're up and running. San Sebastian have been very strong in front of these, their own fans. Maximum points from the last 5 home games. And he has been fouled there. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Ball through needs to be good here. Well read, he's sorted that out. Neither side yet able to find the net. Hit into the middle, cut out in the nick of time. Chooses to go back. And he's cut it out. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Chip through, and it's got through.
Bilbao have been pretty good down that left side, you know. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions, and the answers have to be hard and fast.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Cuts it out. Guerrero. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. And here's the chance to counter. Going for goal! Danger averted for now. Has a pop! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. San Sebastian failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. So there was the first half.
San Sebastian ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
San Sebastian can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
And the weighted pass. And that's been levered clear. Guerrero. Gets into a dangerous position. And that'll go straight through to the keeper.
San Sebastian really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of...
And goes for goal! Absolute thunderbolt! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The breakthrough arrives at last. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Hoists it forward. He gets past his man. Oh, the ball's come loose. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
San Sebastian seeking to maximise the moment. Looking to widen the gap even further here.
Bilbao, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful. Just a little more discipline is called for.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Going through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Chance to shoot. Has a hit! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
It's got through to him. And a shot! Bilbao are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
He's gone direct. It's anyone's ball. Gorgeous control there. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. It's a brilliant interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. And time is up. San Sebastian, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures.
We're underway.
It's being played forward.
Good ball, it's found its top.
Has a pop! He scored!
Well, the whole idea is the starters who need to go on, and that sets their tone beautifully.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Shapes to shoot! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Zabaleta. Gets wrestled off the ball. Looking to break out here. Well weighted. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. What a save! Terrific reactions! He's had a go! In for the follow-up! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking the cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team...
Has a hit! Time to deliver. Hits one! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it has been a recent tale of unmitigated misery on the road. 5 straight away defeats. Crosses it. He could be in here. Sanchez! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Dashing forward at pace. Can't get the better of his opposite number. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's played forward. He's left his man. Striding forward, facing goal. Played towards the front men. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Big chance! Now can he... Shot goal! And with that, the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're just settling back into this second half. It's a brilliant interception. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Going for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Great lead! Defenders on the back foot. Sanchez tries to get it forward quickly. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Floats one over. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Chance to break. He gets past his man. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Oh, too much weight on that. And it's got through. Chance! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. Simplicity itself.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat.
And that will be the final act. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it's it.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And that gets things running. It's a brilliant interception. It's being played forward. Now a chance to break. Sevilla have been finding wins hard to come by on the road. None in their last 5. Hierro. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the wing. Valderrama. He's got options out wide. Timely intervention. Could move up a gear here. He's pinged one through here. And that's found its target. Goes for the great leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Valladolid still to register a shot on target.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Sevilla take the lead, 1-0.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Now can he go in for goal? They've done it! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught napping.
Chance to shoot. Hits one! Flings in across. Zamorano! He's gone for it! Has a hit! It's there! And the comeback is complete!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Valladolid get themselves into the lead. That'll be the final action of the first half. Valladolid come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Already up and running for the second half. And now the breakaway. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. More than happy to take the muscular approach. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Sevilla keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Chance! He scores! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Valladolid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
He's had a look, goes for goal! And again the keeper stands strong. To get it forward quickly. It is a corner. Now some movement on the bench and we are going to see a change. So we have a double substitution going on here. No routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Valladolid with another chance from a corner. Up to meet it! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Brings it forward. Hierro. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Hit long and direct.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hoists it forward. That's a good... He's had a goal! Yes! And they are cruising away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now, can he capitalise? He's made sure that that won't get through. Played out to the right. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Now, is this the final assault? He's still going. Where to next? Pumps it into the... Gets up to head it! Back of the net! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So, and that is that. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Valladolid were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Barcelona have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So that's got things underway. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Barcelona have won their last 5 home games. Short cross. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's through the middle. He gets past his man. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Play, and it is a goal kick. Hoists it forward. He's pinged one through here. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Lovely bit of skill. And he's cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates...
Chance to shoot! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
A 1-0 lead established.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Well, here is the rain we were told to expect. Swung over in towering header! Goal!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shapes to shoot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
We hit half-time, so a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. It's got through, and I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it upfield. Gets the better of his man. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Guardiola. Iniesta. Daniel Alves. And he's there to cut it out. And it's played forward. Looks to dink one in. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Ronaldinho. It has got through to him. Danger averted for now. Iniesta! It's got unrattled. Iniesta. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here?
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
There's no flag.
Santander showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And now the breakaway.
Santander merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
It's going to be a double change then. Messi.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
So that's it. It is all over. So it's ended in a draw, draft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So